welcome back to TMX Brick Notes. I am Martin, and today I've got some more news and updates and a question from hubby. First, let's get to the news. All right, we're going to kick it off with a builder, Sean Kinney. If you haven't heard of him yet, you probably will be like, wow, actually I have heard of him by the time I get done with this. His art is currently on tour. Right now, he's got a solo exhibit in Naples, Florida, at the Naples Botanical Garden. He's got 3 permanent exhibits, one in Rockford, Illinois, at the Nicholas Conservatory, one in Chicago, Illinois, at the Lego store in their mall, or one of their malls, and one in Manhattan, New York City. He has that at the top of the Empire State Building. It's a mini model of the Empire State Building, and it's up in the observatory. So, pretty awesome there. Now, another interesting thing, I went to his website. His solo tour that's ongoing right now, it's in Naples, Florida through May 11th, 2014. After that, it's going to go to Cleveland and then San Antonio later this year. In 2015, it will be in Florida again at Vero Beach, and then Huntsville, Alabama, and Denver, Colorado. And then in 2016, it continues on in Richmond, Virginia, and Fayetteville, North Carolina. So if you're able to get to one of those places and see it, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so a few quick things about Sean Kinney. The New York Times calls his work artistic elite of Lego building. He's been featured in the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post, BBC News, PBS Arts, ABC World News, HGTV, Wired L, and more. And he's even got some children's books out. But what I found interesting is that he operates the world's largest online Lego fan community called Mock Pages. So if you are a member of that, or if you've seen it, mocpages.com, that's him. So very cool. Okay, let's get on to the other Lego news. This is something really exciting for me because it's all about animation. So if you're a brick filmer or into stop motion animation, this one is for you. Minilife TV. Have you heard of that? That's one of my favorite YouTube channels because it's like a sitcom. It's a weekly show. So Minilife TV airs every Friday, and they're in their 4th season right now, which is awesome. So if you get a chance, check out their channel. They make great stuff. They just started their 4th season on February 7th, 2014. And if you got time, go back and watch the first 3 seasons because it's all very good stuff. Like I said, it's a sitcom, very funny show, and one of my favorites on YouTube. So big shout out to them, and I hope they keep it going. By the way, in the 4th season, they have made some upgrades. They definitely have upgraded the intro theme song, and the episodes are longer, and you can tell that there's little work here and there that they've done to make that show even better than it was in the past. Okay, so a few quick updates for TMX, me. Video came out earlier today for tips about how to move your Lego, so check that out. Huge thanks to Brickzar. If you haven't seen it on Feature Friday on Brickzar's channel, he featured me, which is amazing. So many thank yous. I thought that was very awesome, and I've definitely picked up some subscribers for that. So thank you, Brickzar, and I hope to continue to, make good stuff here. The next Q&A is going to be from Evan Swartz, so check that out on Thursday, Evan. Let's get on to today's Q&A. This one is from Hubby00N6. He asks a 3-part question. Why and when have you started your Lego collection? Do you consider yourself as an AFOL collector or a seller? And are you based in the US or Australia? So the first one's easy. I'm in the United States. And for that first part of the question, why and when have you started your Lego collection? I'm going to take that as an adult after my dark ages. So that's how I'm going to answer the question. So in 2010, I got back into Lego. And it's mainly because I moved back home and I just started fiddling with my old collection. I joined Bricklink in 2010 as a buyer, and I started buying little things here and there, whether it was loose parts or old sets that I thought were cool, just to kind of build my collection and make what I had a little better. Started, remodeling some of the stuff that I had in my parents' basement. So that was pretty fun. And then about a year and a half after that, I started buying a new set every single month. So at that time, I didn't have a place for it, but in my own place. So a lot of those sets that I bought remained in boxes, and some of them still are in boxes. Actually, most of them are still in boxes. But that's the collector in me. I still feel like someday I'm going to have that space to either build a big city or put these things out on display. At the very least, get a chance to build them and play with them or something. To answer that third question, do you consider yourself an AFOL collector or seller? Well, I definitely consider myself a collector because I'm still bringing things in that I plan to keep. And yes, I am a seller. I run my BrickLink store, Mr. Bear's Bricks, and that is a lot of fun. The idea with that is that I sell enough Lego that I can make enough money that I can buy more Lego. So, yeah, that's awesome. And then as an AFOL, yes, definitely an AFOL, because my family and friends know that I am a Lego fan. I still put Lego on my Christmas list. And obviously everyone of you that are watching me on YouTube know that I'm a huge Lego fan, and I talk about it, and it's awesome. So that's that. Don't forget to watch the NBA All-Star game tonight if you're a basketball fan. It starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific. So who do you think is going to win, the East or the West? East or the West? I don't know. I think it's going to be the West because their conference is so much better. But then again, LeBron's in the East. Man, it's a toss-up. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch up with you guys next time. See ya.